Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Tex is back with the MUTMen Podcast, episode number 98, man. 2 more away from greatness. And as always, we're joined by the Fox. What's going on, Gut?
Not too much, Tex. How you doing? You got any text messages for us this week?
Let's see. I'm trying to roll through the Rolodex right now, but I just thought of a fire shirt idea for you. That would be a big seller. It's your gut fox.
Oh, yeah?
Imagine a fox laying on a couch with a gut. That would be fire. If you guys are graphic designers out there, you guys might want to make that shirt, bro. That seems like that might be a fun thing to do. Just a fox with a big gut, drinking like a beer, watching football, or watching Gut Fox Twitch. Perfect.
Yeah, maybe some bonbons and some like pretzels and stuff to really go with it. I like it. I can picture that in my mind right now. Almost like the Simpsons couch.
Yes,
something like that.
Yes, yes, that would be us as consumers who watch you on Twitch, because we all gotta get in the gym. We all can be out here in the gym watching, but we decide to sit at home and eat a bunch of chicken.
But the thing is, you say us like it's not more than 3 people. Like literally, the only people that watch is like you, Foxy, and my mom, but only every other day or so. So it's not going to really be a big seller. It might be just a waste of time.
It could be, but also, if 4 people buy the shirt, that's better than 0.
That's true. That's a good point. 4 is greater than 0. That's some quick maths for you guys.
Yep. I'm trying to think of a story, though, that happened to me this week. It's kind of a boring week, man. I've been sick, and so I've been going out a lot. I've been going to the gym. Well, I can tell you this. My dog jumped out the car for some reason when I was driving it. I guess we could talk about that. I don't know what I did wrong. You know what it was? I probably shouldn't have J-Mel on in the car as a video playing. I think she got afraid and decided to leave. Like she had to break both her legs and jump out the car and then listen to J-Mel talk. No, she's good though. She's good. She didn't get hurt. It was weird. I wasn't going that fast. I was going probably 20 miles an hour. I just made a turn and she decided to jump out. And luckily,
well, you shouldn't turn like it's an action movie, Tex.
Dude, right? She I don't know what happened. Like she got to that little small part of the window, you know, where the window meets like the what do you call it? The thing where it's flat?
Frame?
Yeah, the frame, right? She got to the small part of it. I was like, what are you doing? I just saw the whole thing in my head. She's about to jump out. But I couldn't reach her because like I didn't have her collar on. And I'm like, oh God. So she just did it. So, but she good though. She good. I mean, she got in trouble obviously. But nothing worth tying her legs over. So we're good, though. We're good.
Let's move on before we cause too much drama there. Let's not do that. Let's go on.
No,
all right.
He can't get mad about it because it's his fault.
Yeah. I think, that situation's been talked about enough. We don't need this. Let's do a drama-free podcast. Can we do that?
Is it drama? It's just this is funniness, bro. I don't think I feel like if he can't laugh at it himself, bro, my man's this is not my problem actually. So I don't care.
That's true, I guess. You gotta be able to laugh at yourself, and that's something I don't do well enough at times. But so no drama, just Mutt this week. No, because we've had some drama-filled weeks these past few weeks, and I think and I think people just want to get back to Mutt, even though some people actually really enjoy the drama in the community more than the actual game at times, based on how I've heard people talk about this game. Like before we get into the Mutt podcast, let's talk about: do people legit just hate Mutt, Tex?
I think they hate the developers. I don't think they hate Mutt. I think we love this game too much and we're passionate about it, and that's the reason why we kind of act out. But I think as a whole, we all like what Mutt could be. We just hate the people who are making it.
Wait. We hate the people that are making it, or we hate the product that they're putting out?
I think it's a little bit of both. Actually, no, because like, if you hated it, they'd probably go somewhere else. Like we'll go play something else. But I think at this point, there's not anything else that's worth playing besides what we have right now. And so I think if you hated it enough, you see more guys quit. So I haven't seen a bunch of guys like, I'm done with this game. I'm not playing anymore, or I'm playing less. So that way I don't got to deal with none of this nonsense. But I think we still love the game and the concept behind it. But like the developers that are out here not putting good chemistries on cards, or who are out here not bringing milestones, or saying we're busy, so we'll do that later. It's just kind of annoying us. We still haven't got a draft champions update. So like, I think we hate them motherfuckers, but we like the game still.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying. There's things like I don't personally hate any of the developers. Well, the ones we've had in the podcast, Jake, Rex. I've interacted with Guru on Twitter a little bit, and I guess I've only interacted with 3 of them, maybe 4. But Kralo, because I don't hate any of those 4 guys. Like I don't know. I don't think we hate the people so much as like some of their decisions and some of the dumb things that come out. Yeah, but you're saying we actually legit hate the people. Because last week you gave Guru really terrible advice to be more like Ronnie 2K and to antagonize people. And I'm like, okay, Tex legit hates these people.
No, I think
that's the kind of stuff.
Yeah. So my argument there is I feel like it's better to communicate than it is to not. So when you go 0 Dark 30 mode on Twitter as a developer, you're not helping anybody. So if you got to deal with a bunch of trolls by bashing their heads in, bash their heads in. So don't be out here hiding. I understand that like going into hiding is fun. But that doesn't serve anybody. You're just kind of serving yourself at that point and serving the company, even though more people would like to have more transparency. And with you not being able to say anything or want to say anything, it affects the product because we don't know if you're actually hearing our feedback. Only person that we actually know is hearing our feedback is Kralo.
Yeah.
And
then he's passing along. I mean, I'm sure the other developers are hearing it. They're just not like
we don't know.
Not responding to everything.
I mean, if they're not on Twitter responding to it, man, I doubt they see it. Because I feel like if they're not on Twitter, they're probably not looking at mentions. Because why? If you're not gonna be able to write back, why get on Twitter in the first place?
Like, here's the thing: I don't respond to every single comment, but I read them all and frequently read them all twice, just because like. I don't know,
but you're not like 0 Dark 30 mode on Twitter though. Like you're not like not tweeting. You'll read and respond as appropriate, but like you're not like off Twitter. So I feel like if you're off Twitter, because I remember when I met Dre, which is Anto and Kay's friend out in Orlando, he has a Twitter, but he's like, yeah, I don't get on Twitter, and because he just finds it just a waste of time. So I feel like this is what the developers do, where they don't see stuff that people were typing to them because they're probably just off of it completely.
I get you. I understand what you're saying. Like, and here's the thing: this community and the Ultimate Team stuff. It feels like I don't know if like tinderbox is the right word, but it feels like it's so close to just absolutely exploding at any moment. At like any little thing, not little necessarily, but at anything. And I don't know what it's gonna be. I don't know if it'll happen, but like this community is so close, and the fuck community. But I said "fut," not anything else.
It's not like I said the other word, but we're not. Yeah. Good thing we're not a
Christian podcast.
Yeah.
So we're so close to this battlefield. Like the microtransactions in MUT and FUT. Like people in Battlefield complain about a 40-hour grind for Darth Vader, and a 40-hour grind for Sean Taylor would be an easy year. Like that'd be like what is that? Like a third of the grind for our MUT master. So this Ultimate Team mode, sorry that I'm trying to collect my thoughts, this Ultimate Team mode is essentially everything that the Battlefield community hated. And we liked it so much that they decided to put it in their other games and it didn't work and people complained. But like the developers on Twitter and other social media platforms, forums, whatever, and even in Twitch chat because they get their text screenshotted and put other places, like they're only a couple words, couple phrases, couple things away from absolutely causing a PR nightmare and essentially ruining their career. So going dark and just listening, it's like, okay, it's easier to keep your job that way. Because like the only person that has to be part of Twitter is Kralo and Guru because it's their job title. Everybody else does it because they want to be open with their community and their community demands it of them. That kind of thing is like kind of the counter argument. That they're trying to market to the community by engaging with us. But it just feels like we are so close to an explosion. And I don't know why it always just feels like we're on the precipice of it. Texas, do you feel that same way? Like at any one moment, everything
all the time. It's like being in a relationship with somebody that you don't want to break up with, but you want them to break up with you in a sense. So you're kind of like on edge at all times. And so like with this game, like everybody's on edge. So like with stuff that happens that are it's just tiny stuff that we wouldn't freak out of, we're freaking out about. And I think that is what's going on. People are just on the brink of just going ballistic, like because of what this game puts us through. And I think mostly it's because we as people don't think these guys respect us. I mean, they don't really, but like we get more and more proof of that every single day. And it just at this point, it's like, yo, if you're not gonna, like, if I'm paying your salary, at least show me some respect.
Wait, what do you mean you're not getting respected?
What I mean, there's certain things in this game that they can do that show that they appreciate us or respect us. We get it occasionally sometimes, but then we don't. such as power-ups and position stuff. Like, I don't know how hard it is to just do. Like, I don't understand it. You broke my team. Fix it. No, we don't have any thoughts or ideas of changing it. Well, why not? So, like, I just feel like this stuff like that just kind of can just rub you the wrong way, where it's just like, bro, you broke my team, and now you want me to fix it. You don't want to fix it. You want me to fix it.
Yeah. No, I know what you're saying with power-ups and stuff. And I guess now's a good time to go through the agenda. We're going to talk about the Ultimate Legends coming, honors cards, the Rookie Premier upgrade, the trucking patch, skill gap, Madden 19 thoughts, Super Bowl, the limited time polls and pack odds, predictors, and then off-season promos. So, wait, where are the power-ups? Oh, the power-ups were in the Madden 19 thoughts and how to fix it going forward. Yeah. So we're definitely going to get into that in a little bit. But to transition off of Tinder or Tinderbox, is MUT. Let's talk about the Ultimate Legends that are coming. So X Ryan found somebody leaking or something. I don't know. He found a source. He says he found multiple sources. So many people are saying we're going to get 10 Ultimate Legends this weekend, including Michael Vick. So if that is true, and generally we always get Ultimate Legends the weekend after the Super Bowl, so I don't see why it wouldn't be true, the market's going to tank. Would you agree, Tex?
I would.
You seem hesitant.
It's just, it just seems like every year we get this after, so I don't know if this is, like, reliable. I mean, it's reliable, but I just feel like this is kind of an easy thing to kind of predict.
True. But, like, the accuracy or the specifics at which he predicted. Like, last year was 8 of them. He says 10, including Mike Vick.
I mean, it makes sense then, because after then we'll go 2 a week, and if EA wants to kind of make this the best week since it's after the Super Bowl, or a Super Bowl week in a sense, because it's the Super Bowl was just this Sunday. Yeah, they want to try to make as much money. This is what you would do. You got people who are going to be pulling packs Monday through Saturday through Sunday, really. So if you can get people on your game every day spending $100, like, that is what you want. So I think they're just trying to set themselves up for a great first quarter.
Do you think? Well, I think it's technically second quarter for you. I think their quarter ends in. Actually, I think this is fourth quarter. I think their quarter ends in the spring, or their fiscal year ends in the spring.
It's about to end. They want to go out with a bang then, because they
they want a banger
on a good note. And the way to do that is to make limited time cards in this game people want to pull for.
But do you think the developers want to have us spending money every day? Wouldn't that be a quick way of burning us all out?
They don't care about us. They want us on this game. I'm pretty sure these guys would much rather us actually spend money than play solos. I think they get mad.
Like the developers?
If you think about it, there are more packs in this game weekly than there are new solos coming out. So I don't think they want us with solos. I think they give us enough to satiate us, even though we all would like a lot more. But they would much rather us use our time to go get a job probably and use that money in the game, because that helps them out. It shows their bosses that they're making good content. Whereas with solos, people who just do no money spent squads are kind of getting, I don't want to say better stuff for a little less of a grind, but it doesn't make EA any money.
Yeah, I mean that's factually correct. But, like, do you think developers care that much about the money, or is it that's their boss's boss job? Like, the solos in this game, you don't think there hasn't been a ton of them?
I feel like there has been. I'm not at 1,500 this year, so I feel like there has been a decent amount, especially with Gauntlet and Unleashed coming in every single week. But
did you say you are or are not at 1,500?
I'm not yet. So, like, I feel like I was at that point last year where I played a lot more. I just think this year there's some bad solos, and so I think that's why I'm not playing as much, and why I'm just not really playing much Madden Ultimate Team, because of, like, I don't mind solo grinding. I'll get on, do the Team of the Year solos, I'll get on, do the Super Bowl solos and stuff like that, but I feel like once you knock out, like, I'm not doing team leaders again. Like, I'm not paying to do solos again. So, like, other than that, there's not much there's no other solos that I can do right now, and we probably won't get another set of solos until probably Ultimate Legends Saturday, where we probably get those 2 again, where we have a chance for a player, and then maybe final editions, and then hopefully like a Journey 2 that's better than Journey 1. But it just feels like you can just packs are the reason why that the people, well, they have the companies exist because they need the money, obviously. But I don't think they want people playing solos. I feel like they just much rather us, like I said, spend money on packs because it's better for them and it's easier content as opposed to having to spend a lot of time creating these solo sequences.
Yeah, you're correct in that they want people buying packs, but I think you're incorrect when you say they don't want people playing solo content. I think they want people just to engage with their product, and having solo grinders on their product is important to them. It's kind of like, all right, so when you're streaming text, you have two categories of people that are watching you. You have the people that subscribe to you and pay you $5 or whatever it is per month for a subscription, and then you have the viewers that are just viewing it for free, really, and just watching you for you. You want them both, don't you?
I do want them both, but my product's free though.
Well,
I can get both. Like I'm not charging people to like. It's
technically, you could say the same thing about their product then.
It's not though, because even with solos, sometimes you got to spend money. Like team leaders, for example, you got to spend gold tokens and silver tokens to play them, which cost coins. With the playoff, you got to actually spend coins and tokens to get the set done in order to actually get out here and play the solos. Only even the Super Bowl one wasn't free, so it's like,
but spending coins to make coins. I mean, that's not exactly like, I don't know. I don't consider that. Yes, it costs something, but everything costs something, whether it be time or coins or money. Yeah. But saying that it isn't free, it's kind of, I don't think disingenuous is the right word, but I don't saying it costs. Yeah. Oh, go on. Sorry.
It's just because I don't think I have not made coins playing solos other than the Gauntlet. I think that's the only time I made coins playing solos. Even with the Nat players that I got, I still would have lost coins doing the set for the playoff players.
Oh,
because it was still break even. Like Deion Jones, I pulled Deion Jones, and it still would have cost me without Deion Jones $500K for Julio, who was selling for 500,000 coins.
Well, then don't do the Julio.
No, I did it. I did the Deion Jones upgrade set. So I'm like, I've made coins with the solo with the Nat stuff. So I feel like me having, even with the team leaders, I lost coins doing Odell Beckham. I lost coins on Sean Taylor because of the amount of stuff you had to go into. Actually, I don't know if I lost coins on Sean Taylor. I don't know. Maybe I go back and do the math on that. But I feel like the solos this year outside of the Gauntlet just have not really been rewarding as much, and I guess I think that's a sign. I mean, they reward obviously good stuff, but I'm saying like in the sense of coins, you're not really getting much coins back in exchange of it, which then proves my point that they don't want us playing solos if they're not really giving us coins. They're giving us players that'll make our team better, but besides that, like there's no coins in there. So
yeah, I agree in that the fact that they've kind of lost touch with what we want out of this game. Like, we want our team to get better, but we want to build it ourselves and not get it through random drops out of solos. That I'm with you 100%. So for the dumb giving packs and coins out of solos, it is a mistake. But I, on the counter side, I do see people with no money spent, teams that only grind solos, have very high-end teams and have a lot of coins. So I don't know how they're earning them coins if you say solos aren't giving them out.
Well, because like if you look at it, so Team of the Year solo outside of so if you put the Team of the Year weekly one, you got a pretty good pool. That was one example of something making coins on. The Gauntlet, the last one gave you an auctionable legend, so that's something you could make coins on. And then even with like if you finish team leaders early enough, you could have made coins. But at the time, keep in mind, gold tokens, silver tokens were going for a crazy amount back then.
Yeah, and then like if you grinded out Sean Taylor, if you grinded out the Super Bowl, you got 95 overall for that.
So you're getting good players, just like the coin stuff wise. So I'm saying like I don't think that they're giving us. They're kind of making people not want to play solos because like if I could have sold Ted Hendricks, probably would have been more so inclined to finish early. But people are like, I'll get to it when I get to it, and I think that's a product of them not wanting us to play.
Is that an issue, though? Like, is forcing people into racing it and putting their lives on hold to finish these solos as quick as possible something that's ideal?
I mean, they do it anyway, so I don't think that's kind of what EA wants because they can – they don't want that at all, obviously, considering that they made the MUTMaster. You couldn't get that done until, 23
weeks
days after you got the weekly login stuff. So they don't want people putting their life on hold to race to finish, but – if somebody wants to engage in your game that way, you should just let them. And so if they feel like they want to spend 5 hours playing this solo in one sitting, let them do it. I mean, at least they're on here playing it. I just want more coins because I feel like, that's what I say, like, I don't think they want you playing solos because they don't give coins. They give you a little bit of coin, 30,000 coins, then they give you a nat player. That's not really going to do much for you.
Very good point.
It's not going to do much for you, especially for teams already like decent enough. So like with the Super Bowl, I wanted DeMarcus Ware, but I was like, he's going to. Ted Hendricks is a better player for my team, so I was like, I'll just go ahead and pick him up. I know some guys who have super stacked teams and who already did, and they just like, none of these guys are going to be starters on my roster. If you already got a quarterback that Kurt Warner is not viable, and we're not going to get into like just disparaging those cards because some of them were good, but if you know what I'm saying, it's just I feel like they gave 4 good solos this year, and that's pretty much been it for people to make coins off of.
I feel you. So that's one of Matt. I mean, we kind of skipped ahead there. Madden 19 improvements is solos, coin rewards, and packs, and stop with the NAT stuff.
Yeah, just bring back the gauntlet the way it is right now, and I think that'll go a long way.
Yeah.
Don't change.
All right. So did we finish our talk about Ultimate Legends? I think we did with the Mike Vick. Let's move on to
who else do you think we're going to get on? Do you think we're going to be getting a bunch of other cards that we don't need right now? What the build is?
No. I think it'll be a bunch of repeats, maybe one new guy in Mike Vick. Like, hey, did you hear the rumor? I wasn't able to find any source for this, that we're still getting Twitch Legends.
I mean, at this point, why? I would like for them to be higher overall and to keep getting them, but
remember what Kralo said? The Twitch allowed them to get a lot of new guys in the game, Amazon and Twitch. So that allowed us to get a lot of the new legends in the game. So if we continue with Twitch, that means who cares about the 90 overalls? What I care about is the new legends, the new names. So if we're getting a few more new ones, that's kind of cool. That means we're getting a new Ultimate Legend name. If not, then I can see us getting 9 or 10 old legends that we've already had in the game, just Ultimate Legend style.
Yeah, 10 old legends with abilities now, which now make them viable, considering that a lot of the cards that were in the game were better than them because they could be secure tackler or hot hands, stuff like that. That's interesting that Twitch allowed them to get more legends. So the Twitch just kind of foot the bill and let them not have to worry about paying these guys for their rights.
Maybe. I that's just something Kralo said in our podcast together.
That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, hopefully we see some new ones. I mean, there's still legends out there we haven't gotten, but I'm not optimistic because we got Gonzalez and Urlacher like week 1, and then we got a Gonzalez like right away at Halloween. So like they already recycled that guy. So I wouldn't be surprised if they already get into the recycling of these legends. But
yeah, I mean, generally every other year, Ultimate Legends is just redos of Legends through the year.
Yep. I'm hoping we still get Troy Polamalu. That'd be kind of awesome. I know you're a Steelers fan, so that would be a great addition to your roster.
I've abandoned hope on that.
You have too. I mean, if Head and Shoulders can get Troy Polamalu, you better cut a damn check. Like,
that is weird. Yeah.
My man,
if you're gonna sell out, sell out for every
He doesn't even use that because that stuff dries out your hair, dries out your scalp out. Nobody uses the Head and Shoulders. Odo Becca don't use that. He just get the check. So if they gonna cut the check, y'all should cut the check.
Hey, what's the most ridiculous thing you'd take sponsorship money for?
The most ridiculous thing I'd take?
Yeah.
Dollar Shave Club.
You'd take, well, that's not that ridiculous, is it?
Well, if you didn't know this, black people can't use razors because it
breaks
us out. Well, not all black people, but I know that the last time I used a razor to shave my face, I woke up with a bumpy face. And I have a bunch of bumps like on my face, and so I don't shave with the razor. So that'd be the most ridiculous thing to do. Cause I would never use a razor. I would just use clippers the entire time and lie and be like, "Yo, this stuff gets close to the skin, bro. Close to the skin." That's what I would be out here doing. But that'd be probably the most ridiculous one I would say. Just think off the top of my head because I couldn't use their product. Not even if I wanted to. Maybe Depends diapers, like our boy Tony Saragusa. He's out here shielding Depends diapers.
Texas is over there like a man diaper. When you have a really long gaming session, just go with Depends.
Yeah, just go on Depends, bro. Just do that. I'm trying to think. Maybe there's some like...
It's like that astronaut woman that traveled across country, put on some adult diapers so she could get there faster.
Yeah, it's weird. Just stop. That's not... I don't get it. You can just literally stop 4 times and just go. Or just go get a catheter. Or if you gotta take a poop, don't eat anything you gotta take a poop with. Like, yo.
The catheter cowboy? That'd be you?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be a catheter. I mean, it's probably more difficult for me to get a catheter in since I don't know how to put one in. But I feel like a woman is just kind of like a little cup. Right?
Oh,
You can just like.
I have no idea.
I don't know. I'm talking like I don't know medical science. It might be just as hard.
You say wait? I thought women just had inverted penises.
That is true, according to science.
Science. That is science. Hey, so is there no product that you'd turn down a sponsorship from?
There's products I turned out in the past that I'm like, nah, I'm not. I don't think that's a good fit for us. So
really,
yeah, there's a company that has these sports boxes. They're called like sports boxes, I guess. I don't know. They're not loot boxes. They're taking over the world in console and also like with like mail delivery stuff. And so they're like, yeah, we got sports memorabilia. We'll give you some boxes if you promote us to your channel. And I clicked the link, and I'm like, there's no football here, so no.
So they weren't actually giving you money. They were just giving you a sports memorabilia.
Well, it would have been probably some money too if I had asked. But I was like, there's no football here, so I just said this conversation ends right here. I'm not gonna be out here. Hey guys, I was Madden Ultimate Team Texas here. Go get some MLB stuff and basketball stuff. That's all it was. It was MLB basketball, I think hockey.
But aren't you getting into MLB this year?
I might get an MLB this year. I'm gonna need you to walk me through it. I'm gonna need you to get out here and help me out. I need to go ahead and pre-order the $100 edition so I can get out here and pull these packs.
And then didn't you say you like NBA better than Madden?
I like basketball better than football.
Oh.
But I don't like the NBA better than Madden because unfortunately 2K is broken and live is not even a game. So
it's like you were saying you do adult diapers but not sports memorabilia as a sponsor.
Yeah. I mean, it was only like a shirt and like a bobblehead. I'm like, this is not worth $15. Actually, it might have been a good deal. Actually, when I saw no football, because the NFL license is so hard to get stuff to sell for.
Yeah. So
I was like, I understand why they're not doing it because the NFL likes to do stuff them damn self. The NFL is such a scumbag organization.
Oh yeah.
They like to do their things themselves, and if they find a good idea that somebody has, they'll just take it. And they like to have you pay them money to promote their stuff in a crazy amount. So I'm like, I don't really want to do this because it doesn't fit my demographic, especially at this time. So I turned that down. There was this glass company. You know how I wear glasses. They're like, yo, we'll give you some glasses. And I was like, all right, bet. I want this pair. They're like, no, you can't get that pair. I'm like, well, I'm not promoting your product then. That's kind of how that operates. You're not getting my promotion. Yeah. I'm like, you can't be like, you can get a free pair of glasses, and then you're like, you can't have those though. Those not in a YouTube approved cart. I'm like, I don't give a damn. I'm not gonna shop in the YouTube approved cart. I'm shopping where I want to shop at, and that's not how it went.
You're goddamn right. Because when you first said Glasser, I was like, we getting like a bong sponsorship here. You know, Colorado boy moved over to those kind of glasses, but no glass. So for the people that are listening, Texas has got your best wishes at his heart. He only promotes stuff he believes in, like Code Tex. Anyway,
at checkout for 10% off and FanDuel, I guess, DraftKings, whoever hits me up first.
There it is. Yeah. All right. So talking about the honors card, you mentioned earlier what the heck did you say? Something about EA and I don't remember. Oh yeah, about us freaking out about small stuff. Mm-hmm. So with these rookie premier cards, Lattimore got an upgrade. If I saw some people freaking out on social media that EA went against their word to stop upgrading this card at the end of January. How do you fall on the great Lattimore debate?
So I'm on PS4 this year, so I'm not really upset about it. But if I was on Xbox, I kind of would be mad because I did rookie premieres all over there this year. But with EA upgrading it, it shows a sign of good faith that they want to try to please us by making him a better overall. And I guess the NFL honors. When did the voting finish? Did the voting wrap up in January?
Yes.
When the season ended?
Well, I don't know when the voting ended, but the honors program was
February.
for the Super
So
Bowl. Yeah.
I feel like what they did here is actually a good thing, considering that it's for the season, and the season ended in January for some teams. And so I felt like what they did by making you a 97 is a great thing. It's just so unfortunate that they didn't do a lot of this shit last year. And they did not give people the impression that they would do upgrades throughout the entire year. Now, when another car gets an upgrade in 2 weeks, people are like, "Well, you upgrade that one?" And then it's just gonna give them another a headache because they're like, "No, we're not doing that car." But why not? So I just feel like it's a good thing they did, but it's gonna backfire on them.
Yeah, I don't know. It's tough because they try to be nice to us and they give it to the people that had them that missed it by a couple days. But you're right. Other people use it as ammunition. Every time you're kind to somebody takes it as a slight to themselves.
Yep. So, like, if, for example, TJ Watt gets an upgrade in 2 weeks, and Steeler fans are like, well, where's my TJ Watt? Well, it's only for Lattimore. Well, you said January. You upgraded him in February. It's still February. So, like, what's the point here? And so I just feel like if you go do something nice, like, then be consistent throughout. But they're not going to be consistent. They're going to make some rule up again, like they did with power-ups back in the day with the motivators, and why they couldn't actually add them to the set because of limited time reasons.
Yeah,
they're going to do something like that where it's like, well, you see, if you do the Pythagorean theorem, minus this plus that, you're going to get no power-ups or no upgrade set for TJ Watt. That's what's going to happen.
I think if EA wants to solve it, just don't upgrade any of those rookies until March. People will forget about it. I'm not joking. You act like I'm joking.
That's smart. That's smart. Yeah, don't do it till March. But like,
just don't update any of them.
February is only.
It's a lost month.
Yeah, I like that idea actually.
Yeah. So okay, and then Kamara came out today with 90 route running. Give me your impression, Tex.
So when I saw the card, I'm like, okay, this dude is actually a really good receiving back. I think he has 90 catching as well.
Yeah, I'd have to go look up the specific number.
So he's basically a versatile back. Well, not really versatile. He's more so a receiving back, which is great for those that like to throw their halfback out of the backfield. It's going to be a problem now because I'm used to guys throwing a Bo Jackson out of the backfield because that Bo Jackson is a beast, but he can't catch. So now I got to deal with the guy that can catch and spin me out. But when I saw he had 90 route running, I started laughing. I'm like, this company would, bro. This company would. You would either have to spend, 3 million coins on the John Madden coach or spend
150.
Well, $150K for the elite tokens to get him up to elite and gold tokens for the Saints team training for 91 zone. For 91 route running, so he gets the crispy C routes and out routes. I started laughing at that. So it's kind of funny because they gave him toughness chemistry, which I really wish EA could change the chemistries throughout the year. Because whenever a card gold gets that toughness or gets the move the sticks, they don't change it. They just keep them consistent, which is like so dumb to me. Like you can just upgrade the card. You don't have to.
Here's the thing, like Tex, you think it's dumb, but like you said earlier or last week or whatever with changing positions, if they go ahead and change chemistry, the people that have built their team around chemistry on a certain card now are kind of like shit out of luck because their new card, their new favorite player got upgraded with a different chemistry. And they're like, well, what do I do? I built my team around this card having this chemistry.
Fox, nobody built their team with toughness. What are you doing? Don't be out here advocating for toughness.
There are some ridiculous people out there, Tex.
No, people who think carry and strength matter are just dumb. Nobody will care about their opinion.
The thing is, like, that should be correct. Nobody should care about their opinions, but this is America. Everybody has an opinion, and they all matter. It's not that old like opinions are like assholes, you know? No, it's opinions are like souls. Everybody has one, and they all matter. They're all worth saving. So, I don't know. Somebody probably built around toughness, and it would be devastated that Kamara doesn't have toughness on him for that +2 carrying and impact block strength.
I feel like if they did that, they should not be allowed to play Madden ever again, bro. You're out here wasting your time and wasting a chemistry on something that doesn't actually work. But it's just weird though, because with that Kamara, I'm really mad that he doesn't have two abilities, or not to be two chemistries right now. Like, it seems like last year we had milestones with two chemistries, and this year we haven't got anybody with two chems yet.
Yeah, I don't know. We've talked on and on about how badly they've effed chems, and yeah, you're right. They should have more than one chems on these cards now. We're getting more. We're getting red chems on cards now. I'm guessing soon with Ultimate Legends we'll start getting multiple chems, like you said. Not necessarily multiple red chems, but how long did it take for us to get the multiple red chems? Was it till Rogers last year that had multiple red chems? Because in December we had cards with like 4 chems on them last year. We had Antonio Brown and Clowney.
Antonio Brown and Clowney that was November, I believe, for the
upgrade. November? Okay.
And then, but we also had milestones upgrades too, so cards had like edge protector and mobile block.
Right.
So
yeah.
It's just weird this year. Like, it seems like they're kind of holding back a lot of these cards' ratings just to get Ultimate Legends out. Then after that, they're gonna go crazy. I don't think that's a good business philosophy to kind of make cards not as good as they possibly could be because you want to release cards down the future. Because that's one of my fixes about how to fix power-ups is that I don't see the point in upgrading my 95 K1 shorts to 96 just for a +1. If you give me another ability, then I think that would be kind of worth it. But or another chemistry,
100%.
but they're holding it back for some reason. I guess we'll find out Saturday, potentially, if they decide to upgrade these players with the extra ability or extra chemistry, which I'm pretty sure they're going to. If they don't, bruh, this is good. I don't know what they're doing this year.
Yeah, and okay, here's the thing. You say like they're waiting, but Dante Culpepper, he's got 99 throw power with chemistry. Like, that's an end game card. Like, what do they do after him? Like, he's already got great accuracy. 85s are plenty. Maybe it's a little bit lower than you like. Yeah, sure, his carrying is low. He doesn't have a conductor chemistry or whatever, but like, that's an end game card. That's 99 throw power. Like, you say they're holding back stats, but these cards, there's plenty of them coming out that you can get to 90. Like, that short can get to 99 block shed. That's it. My mean Joe Green gets a 99 block shed, 98 power move.
Yeah,
they don't go over that because of you and Clickwood.
Yes, because it was the EA's fault. I agree that these are all in-game cards. Not kind of, they're all in-game cards. It's just weird that, like, there's no point in powering these players up, and then if you do power them up, you're only getting +1s, if that. And so with
you're not even getting that sometimes.
Yeah, with the Dante Culpepper, he is an in-game card until Vic comes out, and then Vic's the in-game card.
Oh yeah, Vic, if Vic comes out this weekend, 100% end game because he's gonna have easy.
So like, I understand Culpepper can't get much better, but at this point, I feel like if he had the ability, then he would probably be like a gunslinger type card, or he had a conductor, or maybe even identifier, or a chance to get those things with the milestone set. Then I'll be more inclined to use that. But I know better cards are coming out on the horizon, and so I'm going to go ahead and sell him and buy him back when he's cheap because he's great. I love that card when I use him. Like, he was fun to play with. He's just unfortunately not really a card that you're going to want to hold on to for a while because eventually, maybe in 3 months from now, maybe in a month from now, we're going to get a 99 Culpepper that is better.
Yeah. So I don't. Yeah, especially with the amount of cards incoming and the new promos and so let's talk about the new like I think that Culpepper, just to wrap that up, best quarterback in MUT that I've used all year.
He's great. Down. He's great. Yeah. His speed is nice. I mean, the throw short and mid are trash, but I mean, 85 is the same as 90, considering because it's thresholds, so it doesn't necessarily matter that it's not that high. He has ideal trait, so under pressure he throws dots and he breaks tackles in the pocket. But he's a big Ben Roethlisberger, except for he's actually mobile, as
he should be. All right, so with what the heck was I talking about? We talked about Kamara. You wanted to bring up that Bo Jackson's still the best running back in the game. Do you want to get a mention on that? Yeah.
Yeah. So I was looking at Bo, bro, and I think they gotta be making ratings up right now, bro. Kind of understand Kamara has a 90 catching and 90 route running, so he's great. But like, I don't see any other halfback that's better than Bo. Bo's a 95 and he's better than Terrell Davis by a long shot. Bo's a 95 better than that Franco Harris by a long shot. And so I'm just looking at Bo. I'm like, I don't see the point in upgrading just for better catching. If you want a better catching halfback, you can just go get like a Tavon Austin type, or just, well, probably not even him this year. You can go find somebody that can replace what Kamara does in the receiving game. If you want to play him outside, that's better at wide receiver than Kamara is, because he's 94 speed, so you can find a guy with 94 speed and 90 plus route like that. Deshaun Jackson's nice. Or and
in MUT, you 100% have to rotate your backs. So you'll want Bo Jackson in there for a maximum of 2 plays. And then you'll want to rotate anyway, so you'll need a receiving back anyway. So you can just throw him in for the receiving downs or that kind of thing. So like you're 100% correct. Bo Jackson's the best running back in MUT still. And then you can rotate in a guy like Kamara or another pass, or even a cheaper pass catching back. So and you almost have to. So like I 100% see where you're coming from. And do you think we got spoiled too early with Bo, or did you like that we got him that early?
I like that we got him early. I just wish that they made the ratings make sense. And a year this year, talking about how they're going to be consistent and things are going to look kind of uniform. We're not really getting that right now towards the end. So I'm cool with it early. Like I just don't understand how Bo's 95 and Terrell Davis is 95. They're not the same. They're not the same. They're not the same. And I don't understand it. Like, how are they not the same? Like, we see receivers who are like 93s are kind of the same across the board. But then we get halfbacks and they just kind of like juice them up here and there. And it's just like, that's not 95. Bo Jackson probably legitimately is like a 99 overall.
I would think that is accurate. I'm trying to like looking at the difference just between, say, cap number. Like, so Bo Jackson's cap number is 80. Terrell Davis is 68.
Kamara's is the 84, I think, as well, right? So, like,
Really?
I think Kamara, like, that's crazy. And Kamara's 2 overall higher, and he's at only a 4 cap higher. And Bo has trucking that Kamara doesn't got.
Yeah, I mean, Kamara still has 82 trucking, which is solid. But
that's not 90. It's not top tier.
Yeah. No, Kamara has 75.
75
cap.
trucking. So he has
75
tier 3.
cap. Sorry, 75 cap.
He has 75 cap?
Yeah.
Dog, Bo's a 99 overall. Like, Bo is legitimately a 99 overall. I thought he had 84. I think who had 84 cap that I'm thinking of right now?
Maybe a quarterback?
It might be the quarterback I'm looking at right now. But that,
yeah.
Bo's 99, bro. 95, Bo's 99.
Yeah, he's so good. That's my favorite running back still. I agree. So, and with that, talking about the trucking patch coming, with Bo Jackson being his main move. So are you sad or happy that we're getting rid of the force field around running backs when they trigger a trucking animation?
I'm mad that it took them this long to fix it. That was a glitch way before this problem competitive tournament happened.
I just want to say, nice work on the pun with problem, or the name drop right there. and secondly, I've been saying since the start of the year, trucking in 18 is as good as it was in 17, but like nobody did it because of how good the spin and juke is. It's amazing to me. Like, this has happened year after year in Madden, where like Madden 15, my scheme was split close, halfback wheel, and other plays like that. But because the PA end around was so powerful, that everybody ran that because it was tier 1. And everybody ran that split. Then they nerfed the shit out of PA end around. So in 16, everybody switched to the split close with halfback wheel and stuff. And I'm like, oh goddamn, now I got to get ahead of that. And so it feels like every time they nerf the number 1 thing, people discover how just really good the number 2 thing was. So like there's still overpowered concepts in this game. It's just everybody's still at like the little bit more powerful. So like this game is so imbalanced that there's like levels of imbalance. Like there's stuff that is just like broken and doesn't work at all. There's certain routes in the game. Like, why would I ever run? Do you know that one like wiggly route that's down like the field that takes like 10 seconds to get to like 30 yards downfield? Like, it's like, why would that ever be in the game? You're never gonna get that much time. Like, what does this do? Like, this route doesn't beat man. It doesn't beat zone. Why put this in the game? So, and then like, you have these other powerful things. Like right now, everybody's running the toss and stuff, but once the toss goes away or truck or the juke spin goes away, everybody realizes you can just run stretch and dive and hit the truck stick, and then you'll win a tournament like that, or get second place in a tournament with just that. So like it's so funny how many levels of brokenness there is in this game that we end up just getting down to, and there's always something new that's broken. Tex, what are your thoughts?
That is true, bro. I remember I think this when we had this first conversation. It might have been like maybe October. I was like, secure attack with best ability in the game. You remember that? That I was talking crazy? That's because I was getting trucked a lot. This is spinning was overpowered. I'm like, I can't tackle these dudes. I'm tired of them trucking me, and I can't tackle them. Yep. And so like that was then. So here we are now, and it's crazy that this game is not balanced at this point to where trucking was a secondary running back move because spin move and juke moves are OP.
It's crazy.
And then now they're going to fix it. You know, the shit should have been fixed come October. I'm convinced that they have these patches. Like, they have one big fix every patch, and they just kind of prolong it until people start noticing what's going on with it. It doesn't make any sense that, like again, why does Fortnite do weekly updates? Your Madden does like 1 or 2 major ones every like couple of months.
I don't know why that is. Maybe Fortnite can do it server side and Madden has to do it disc side, or they have to give it to us. But like, as for that, like I think you're being a little bit too conspiracy theorist with that, with them already having this stuff ready to go. Bro,
there's no reason a game where trucking was broken in August and people couldn't tackle a running back because of the force field should have been noticed at the big level. I'm convinced they're only fixing it because Problem abused it during the damn tournament. And they're like, we can't have that. We can't have that. So let's go and roll this out right now.
This is definitely something we've pointed out to them for a while. It's just other issues like spin and juke take more of a precedence, or glitches in the game, disconnects. Like, remember, they've helped fix disconnects a little bit, where you can no longer dashboard without taking a loss, or you get that screen that pops up if you're having internet troubles. So like there were other priorities that were more important, and they only have so much staff time because EA executives need to instead of hiring more people, they want the newest G5 airplane. Like they need the newest. They need to send more money back to their stockholders instead of sending more engineers to help us with our game.
That is true, but they also did drop Unfakeable to fix the spin move and juke moves. They could have waited because that was a counter to it. There was not really any counter to the trucking.
Secure tackler, you just said that.
There was, I know that many cards had that. There's still not that many cards that got it, but they were going on crazy with the Unfakeable. I don't know how many cards came out with Unfakeable when they were trying to fix that. And then they're like, you know what, F it, we'll just go ahead and nerf it.
Like, it's two different teams sending out those kind of fixes, though. Like, that's the MUT guys trying to fix it versus the gameplay guys. So like their first response to fixing MUT was the MUT guys like, all right, let's chem it out. Let's try to fix it this way with in-game items. And then we're still yelling at them saying this is stupid. Half the items are worthless because they don't have this chem. And then they're like, all right, gameplay guys. Like they're bringing in they're sending in Triarii. Like it's the ancient Roman times. Like the first two lines are dead. Now let's bring in the old vets. Let's bring in the gameplay guys to fix it. You don't believe it?
No. Like, I want to believe it, but I think that I've been burned too many times in the past to be out here giving it the benefit of the doubt.
I get you.
When it comes to that, so I'm just going to, like...
That's why you always wear a condom now? You've been burned too many times in the past?
Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, I'm not Usher. I'm not letting it burn, bro. I'm going to make sure it doesn't happen to me again.
Hey, did you ever... Oh, that's right. You blocked that. I was going to ask you if you ever heard any follow-up on that one.
Yeah, no, I blocked it. I blocked there, and I stopped going to that place. So I'm trying to avoid all contact. Never again, bro.
No, yeah, just not a few. All right. So moving on, you talked about problem, and you have a weekend league story for us, and basically I want to trigger you with saying gun bunch and skill gap.
I want to fight everybody. So I think EA needs to ban gun bunch going into next year, or not, at least if they don't ban it, at least I guess give us zones that counter that specific formation unless they make adjustments. I played 3 weekend league games in a row where everybody was running gun bunch. I won 2 out of the 3, which is like, that's a shock. One of the guys ended up losing to, I don't know if D Jones's gamer tag is D Jones 13, but I think he might be because my man finished top 20. So I think I lost to a competitive player, and he ran gun bunch in the most exotic ways I have ever seen somebody run. The thing about it was, like, I'm not that good at the game, but he couldn't stop my offense. I couldn't stop his offense, but it's because his offense is like, there's a lot of stuff you got to do. So he got me the first time with the shot play. So you know how out of the gun bunch, people usually, they put the guy on the out route and they throw that little fade route to the guy in the middle? Nah, this dude had a 1-play touchdown with the guy on the outside. I was like, what? I was so shocked, bro. I'm like, wait a minute. I did everything to stop the touchdown going to the guy on the inside. He threw it to the guy on the outside. I was like, yo, this is crazy.
What route? Was he on a fade route or something?
I don't know what it was. I got it recorded, though. Actually, I have it edited, so I can go back and look at it. Let me go see. Let me see. But but the fact that he can just sit out here the entire time and just run one formation. What he did was run to the wide side of the field. So if he's on the right hash mark, he will throw it he will put the play, run to the left. On the left hash mark, run to the right. And so he just kept me on my toes the entire time.
Which was it? Just one player? Or was it multiple?
Him?
Was it the dig halfback out player?
Let me see. Actually, I have this.
Was it the mesh post?
I'm gonna check right now. I'm looking right now. So he threw it to 42, which is Paul Warfield, right?
Yeah. I would assume so. I don't know. I'm taking your word for it.
It was the Z spot and go.
And he just Z spot, really?
He just streaked or faded Paul Warfield. And the funny thing about it on this play is that I set up to stop Tyreek Hill from going deep, but he baited me. It was the other guy. I was like, damn it! I was so mad.
You baited, yeah.
So it just seems like because of this tournament and because how OP this formation is that you're going to see everybody running, which is not good for the game in the long haul. If everybody's running the same play, you really can't stop it unless your opponent makes a great mistake. That's the reason why Skimbo lost. Because Skimbo wouldn't lost a problem if he didn't throw a pick 6, basically.
Oh, yeah. If he wouldn't have hit that wrong button, he made the wrong read, and he lost the game.
And so I think next year they either got to let us make defensive adjustments quickly enough to be able to match it, because I'm not fast enough right now, but I feel like you can just get quick height and mentally readjustment. You can't set it up properly. And then on offense, let just maybe just make some of these plays people are running less OP. Like the shot plays got to go, bro. I don't get it. Just running right between coverages.
I'm actually a fan of shot plays. It allows you to take advantage of somebody just sitting one formation the whole time. Like, if you would have just inverted your corners, you wouldn't have given up that touchdown.
No, so the reason why I get a touchdown is because he actually did it differently. So he put both he put the receiver on the outside and the receiver on the inside on a streak. So the receiver on the inside, then he runs a corner out to the guy in the middle. And so if I would have manned up my linebacker on Warfield, we'd have been good to go. But he caught me in the wrong play. He didn't. I'm telling you, after this, there was no more one play touchdown. I'll tell you that. The game was.
But that's the chess match. I like that.
I like the chess match too. I just hate the fact that this is all we're going to see for the next 4 years. They don't take it out of the game.
Yeah, it's at least everything we're going to see for the next 6 months until 19. Same thing we saw at the end of 17, where it was gun bunch for the whole rest of the year. After these competitive tournaments come out and all the competitors are in gun bunch, then everybody in the ladder is like, oh, crap, let's do that. Just like everybody saw that the toss at the tight slots was the way to go after a few formations. And I mean, I still think we'll see, I don't know. Do you see more tight slots or gun bunch now?
Gun bunch. I see a lot of gun bunch, and then on third down, if it's a passing play, they either switch from gun bunch to the what's that formation called, where it's three receivers on one side, or tight end on one side with two receivers, and then a running back in the backfield. I'm bad with names. I'm bad with names. You see a lot of that lately. Hold on, I can find out what he's in right now.
Is it trips tight end?
It's not. Well, it's not. Is it trips? They're not bunched up.
Wait. It's three receivers, one side, spread apart.
Yeah, it's three. Oh, wait, let me see. I'm checking right now. I'm fast forwarding through this video. I got edited. I'm posting it. Bro, I could have beat this guy. I'm so mad. He had the crazy blitz too. Yeah, if I was a competitive player, bro, I would.
So, do you think there's a skill gap in Madden then? After watching the competitive guys?
No. No, I think there's no more of a skill gap because everybody runs the same play. I don't know how it can be a skill gap.
Like, well, here's the thing with skill gap. Like, finding unique plays is a skill gap, but there's no such thing as finding unique plays because everybody's going to copy you after the first tournament. But, like, the skill gap would be reading coverages and usering, right?
Well, I don't think that – it might be the skill gap we're talking about when it comes to having stick skill. And I know when Problem did that touchdown where he ran and then stopped running and then ran for the touchdown. Oh,
yeah, your boy Savage loves to do that too. I see.
Yeah, it's cool. Like skill gap. I'm like, it's not a skill gap. Everybody can do that. It's not a skill gap. That's not something that I can't do. I think a skill gap as something, no matter how many times I practice, I will never be able to actually achieve that.
Well, I don't think that's a fair comparison. A skill gap is something that's practiced over and over.
Practice over and over.
So, like, you practice it so long and you get so good at it that becomes your skill. Like, nothing. You're not born knowing how to play Madden.
I know that, but I feel like anybody can pick this game up and succeed, and we're kind of seeing that because the guys that are winning these tournaments are guys that play the game, obviously, but aren't guys that should be winning consistently because of the other guys that they're playing against. Like, nobody had ghost beating problem, but he did because he just so happened to outplay a guy that should be better than everybody according to the people who play the game or who commentate the game. Problem's the best, and yet he's not winning these major tournaments. And it's no shade to Problem. It just comes down to like, if you're the best, you should probably be winning all these games, but it doesn't seem like that's the case.
Yeah. I think Problem's biggest skill is he knows what he wants to do and he sticks with it. Like, if you shut down a stretch play 3 times in a row, he's going to still run that stretch again on you. Like, there's I don't know if that's really a skill, but his what do I want to say? His dedication to his game plan. Like, he doesn't freak out. He grinds the clock down and he knows how to play at the end of games. If that I don't know, like, that's kind of like, it's kind of like coaches in the NFL's skill to keep executing, not freak out, and know how to manage the clock. Like, Andy Reid doesn't have that skill.
Andy Reid also doesn't need to have that skill because he could hire somebody to have that skill for him, but I don't know why they just don't. A guy said, I think Donnie Foxworth said Andy Reid should just be a coordinator and just hire a head coach to do all the head coach stuff because Andy Reid does not even be a head coach. It'd be easier.
Andy Reid is a great head coach.
I don't know, but Andy Reid can just be because with business, you have people who are above the CEO, you get the COO. So they can just do all the stuff, but don't got to manage a company. So that's how
Wait, the
Andy
COO,
Reid
the COO?
I think isn't the CEO and the COO?
Yeah, the COO runs day-to-day operations.
Yeah, so what Andy Reid should be is the CEO that coordinates, but hire a COO that does all the other stuff Andy Reid's not good at.
True. I mean, that's the key to any good corporation.
Yeah.
But
so
anyways,
what was a
what was
PA
it?
switch slot? PA switch shot.
PA switch shot in which formation?
That's I don't even know. It's one receiver on the left, and then there's a tight end on the right with. It kind of looks like the PA wide receiver, not PA wide receiver in. Yeah, PA wide receiver in play where you got the wiggle route, the wheel route, and you put the tight end on a streak to get that guy open across the middle.
That's it.
Play action.
Trips Y flex.
I think yeah. So he went to that on like third down whenever he needed like a conversion.
Oh, did he go to that Z route?
Yeah, he Cause I manned it up, and so he just. I should just run cover 3 the entire time, but it only got open against cover 3 anyway because it's a cover 3 beater and a man beater. So
wait, that's a cover 3 beater. What's the cover 3 beater portion of it?
Oh, that's the wiggle route. Like if you throw it, your safety is always too deep, so you can throw underneath him.
Wait, it's the Z route.
Huh?
The Z route's the one that beats cover 3?
Yeah. So you put the tight end on a streak, you'll come underneath the tight end. You can just catch every single time. So.
Wait, the tight end catches it every time?
No, the Z route. The Z route catches it underneath. If your tight end will clear out the safety, throw it to the Z route, and then it's an easy completion every single time.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. I can't you just bring your safety down into the box a little bit?
You can, but with the streak being there, it depends on how fast he reacts. And so, right there, I had him manned up and everything, but it didn't really matter because he had time in the pocket. So he just waited, and got him open, and he caught a pass in traffic. So, kind of sucks the way I lost this game because he caught a lot of passes in traffic they probably should have been dropping, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. But back to the skill gap thing that I was talking about. I had a point, and I forgot it. I had a point about it, and I legit don't know where
let me see if I can trigger it again. The skill gap, competitive players versus you, and you're getting close to winning. Competitive players just running the same play over and over. Competitive players being the same people at the tournament over and over. Was that it?
Nah, it'll come back to me. I was
so
dissecting this play, and I was like, I'm gonna find out what he was in. And then I ended up forgetting a point that would have been a fire one had I not forgot it.
Yeah. So everybody, it's PA switch shot and gun trips Y flex.
Yeah.
Basically the Z route. It's powerful. Z routes have been powerful in Madden for a couple of years. All right. So Madden 19 thoughts. I want to hear how would you fix power ups in 19 text. Let's hear your hot take.
All right. So my hottest take of them all that we're not going to get because they're going to go back to probably not doing power ups next year because they botched it this year. That'd be funny if they just go the complete opposite like they always do. Where, we messed up last year with this, so we're going to take a year off and figure out what we can do to fix it.
What's wrong with that?
Because, it doesn't need a year to fix.
Okay. All right.
It doesn't need a year to fix. It literally can just get me out there, incognito, just call me a different name. See, I'm just like Cleveland Brown, who just comes out here. I don't have a YouTube channel. I don't know who. Just get me out there. We get down there and we'll talk brass tacks.
Okay.
All right. So this is what I'll do to fix power ups. I got a video coming out about this soon. I got a script written, everything. I got stuff. My thoughts written.
That's
collected.
hot.
It's gonna be fun. All right. So first things first. If they drop a card, for example, I'm gonna go back to K1 short, 95 K1, and you have a 93 or 92 K1. If you power him up, he gets an extra ability. So that way you're actually getting better value for powering your card up. Because there's no point. If you did power ups at all this year, you kind of got screwed. Consider you just wasted coins because they dropped a better version of that card.
Yep.
They had an ability.
Everybody kind of knows that, yeah.
Yeah, so you just got screwed because what's the point if you're going to give up? Because at the beginning of the year, the power ups they're great because they gave cards at either a tier 3 that were 89 to 90 or 90 91. They gave them an ability, which was great for secure tackler. Hot hands is not my favorite, but it's still better than nothing. And so that was cool. And then tier 4, they got playmaker on receivers, never stumble, other stuff like that. So it was awesome that they gave a reason to power these players up. And then here comes January or December rolling around, and there's not really any reason to power cards up because they're now giving abilities to anybody over 90. And so if they're going to basically give a ability to a card that already has a power up, then give him an extra one if you power him up. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I would think that's a good idea.
Yeah. Also, on top of that, if you don't want to give an extra ability, give a chemistry. I wouldn't mind a K1 with read and react, and also with physical front, because at least read and react boosts his power move.
Yep, that'd be kind of hot.
That'd be dope. So you can, if you don't want to get an ability, you can go that route as well. And then on top of that, maybe give them like a +4 boost to that ability. So you can just have one guy there. Or not the ability, +4 boost to that chemistry, I should say, not the ability.
Instead of like a ×2, a ×4.
Yeah, because like there's not like I'm just so mad. There's no point. Like if you got Harrison Smith or the Aaron Donald, there's no point because you're just putting coins into a set. If it's Nat, then it's cool. But if you out here buying them like I am, like a moron, to put a card to a set that already has an ability, you're kind of playing yourself. Yep. So that's what I would do. Second thing I would do is I would let us upgrade to limited time cards. Now, it may not be that week. It may be like at the end of the month. Now, they did milestones like that sometimes where you got to like wait. Yep. Maybe like later on the line, like, all right, so we just dropped limited time overall 99 Tom Brady. Come March, we're going to be adding a set of solos in the game where you can play for a token. You must have this Tom Brady in your lineup for it to unlock. And then play 10 solos or 16, so however many you want to put in the game. And then you get a collectible, then you can go and spend elite and gold tokens and silver tokens to get that 99 or get the 97, whichever one it is for the version. So that way you can stay up to date with the best card in the game, which is what they said they're going to do when the game first launched.
Yeah. Yeah, I think all that's common sense.
Yeah, so that makes the most sense to me. And then you can still have the set there. Obviously, people want to go out and spend the money, but this is mostly just for limited time stuff because I'm mad because this week we're going to be getting 4 cards out of 5 NFL honors that are going to have power-up sets that won't be upgraded. We got Aaron Donald coming out this week. Tom Brady coming out this week. We have
J.J. Watt.
J.J. Watt. Appreciate that. Mr. Man of the Year. And then there's one more.
Todd Gurley.
Todd Gurley. Offensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
Who are not going to be getting power-ups because they're limited time pools. And so people who have the 96 Brady cannot get the 98 or 99 Brady. People got the 95 or 96 Todd can't get the higher overall version until EA decides they're going to drop another one down the line. And we have no idea if that's going to be limited time or not. So that's what I would do to fix it. That's so simple. Just give us a chance to upgrade our cards to limited time pools. And I know the reason why they changed it is because they want to make money off packs, which goes to my point again. They don't want us having solos in the game. If they want us to spend money to pull limited time players and packs that can't be powered up.
Yeah. All right. So let me sum it up quick, and let me just reiterate my disagreement for they don't want solos in the game. I think they want it. All right. So what they need, like you just said, is a way to power up your card to the newest card for limited editions. Check. Mm-hmm. They need a way to power down your card in order to be able to sell it. That's something you didn't mention, but do you think that's...
See, the thing with the power down set or just being able to put a card back into the set and getting the other stuff back is I like that idea. I just don't know how. I feel like EA will botch that. Like they were like, oh, you got Nat Le'Veon Bell and you power him down, and now he's auctionable. I just feel like they just botch it.
That's for them. That's for them computer nerds to figure out how to code it properly.
Okay.
And then your other thing was to an extra ability on that card or something like that. Mm-hmm. Over the rate base. I think those 3 things, and you want power-ups in the game next year. You think with those 3 things solved, are you good with power-ups next year?
No.
No?
I think I would be good with power-ups if that was the case, but I also don't want them to put abilities on any card that's not powered up. I want to power up chemistry as well. There's more stuff I want, obviously.
Even limited times? You think no?
Limited times probably deserve abilities, but I don't think a 95 Le'Veon Bell deserves one because then you just kind of made the card I got obsolete.
But if they get an extra chem because that card got a chem,
if they do, then we're cool with that. Cause, I mean, Le'Veon Bell's not a good example because he's obviously in the game right now. But if you have the 91 Le'Veon Bell, you're really only upgrading for the 95, and it's better by +4 everywhere on the card. And on top of him being better, is not really worth powering up because you're only be getting +1. So the ability will help out a lot. So I'm using this year's example. The extra ability, the extra chemistry will do a lot of wonders. But maybe also getting a power up chemistry where if you have like 5 or 6 of these players, you're allowed to get like +1 to speed or something that's important.
Yeah. I think I'm fine with it if they do that. I made one mistake this year with Le'Veon Bell, and I never repeated that, even though Texas tried to peer pressure me into it last stream.
Bro, you have like 18 million
I held
points.
strong.
If you don't get out here and power that Le'Veon Bell up, bro, I'm going to go to your house and do it for you.
Somebody needs to call the internet police. Because that's a crime, I think, right? Hacking or something, or doxing the fox is a crime. Hey, so, all right, hey, how about this thought? We talked about this slightly before the podcast. Get a free copy of Madden 19 if you get to the highest level possible. What do you think of that? Instead of like MUT rewards, they do MUT rewards, and if you can get if they like increase the level reward to like 100, and you can get to that 100 level, you get a free copy of Madden 19.
That would be fun, except for I feel like they would drop to like a week from Madden 19 came out. And so you would have to get to level 19 in like a week.
In 1 week.
In 1 week. You got to sit there for a $60 game, bro. For a $60 game, spend 75 hours grinding the same solo to get up to
Well,
level
here's the
100.
thing. Like, you're going to get 100,000 views on that video that you put out, How to Grind It Easy. So I don't know what you're complaining about.
Well, I want it out right now. I don't know what their hold up is on it, man. I don't know what they got planned for it coming out soon. I mean, it feels like we should have it by now.
Yeah, it does.
If it only goes up by 10, fine, or 15, whatever. Like, we saw 55 on Christmas, and we haven't got it yet. It's been 2 months, basically. I saw that graph. It was like 55. Like, yeah, we're getting it soon. No, we didn't get it. I'm so salty about that.
Yeah, it feels like I think we talked about it. Like, levels are like a halfway executed program. Like, they put it in the game because it was cool, but then just like forgot to keep iterating on it. So I don't know. Hopefully they do soon, but like it's not past its time. It's just like, why? Like, why?
What we talked to Kalo about it, and I mentioned that like the cards that are going to be in those packs are going to be kind of obsolete, and the further and further they push it out, the further and further they're going to be more obsolete. Like that Khalil Mack 90 overall that we may get is not going to be a card many people are going to be picking. Like I at this point, if I wasn't doing like YouTube, I probably wouldn't buy those packs because it's not really a point. Like none of those players are going to help my team.
No, of course not.
Like none of those 89, 90 overall players will help my team unless like I power them up and then power another player. So they got to kind of get them out soon. Otherwise, in March or April, people out here pulling 90 overall cards that are not good.
Yeah, they're like NATs, and they're like,
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't do any of the Twitch Primes because they didn't help my team out at all either at 90 overall. So, yeah, I feel ya. So we'll see what they do. Levels, I don't know. I hope they do it better next year. I'll have like at least like a roadmap of what they want to do with levels next year, something that we can get more updated progress on them. Hey, should we never talked about, here's a note. People need to rate the podcast 5-star and leave reviews for us to get. So I recently got Apple Analytics, and there aren't as many viewers on iTunes as I thought there were. So we need to be rated. If you guys can rate us 5 stars and give us a thumbs up to help it boost us in the ratings to get more viewers there, that would be great. And if you have any questions you want us to answer next time, please leave them in the comments. We'll of Texas's. This is on Texas's channel. Next week, you said you want it on your channel too. Then 100 will be back on my channel, Tex.
Yep.
And then so we'll read the comments or the questions in the comments, and we'll answer them at the end of the podcast next week. So if you have any questions that you want us to talk about, let us know in the comments. So with the Super Bowl that happened this past weekend, Tex, Madden curse on Tom Brady, true or false?
I gotta be false, right? He was great that game. Like he was better than Nick Foles, and had that right guard or whoever the hell it was not gave that pressure up, Brady might be the MVP. So I don't think it was Brady. I think the Brady curse affected everybody else though. Like they benched Malcolm Butler for no reason. Matt Patricia out here getting dotted up by a backup quarterback. Like what are we doing here? What else happened that game? That was the Eagles ran an illegal formation that didn't get called back. Like I think it affected everything around it but Tom Brady because Tom Brady was great that game.
Yeah, I feel like Tom Brady met the devil somewhere in Georgia, and he made a deal and he beat him in a fiddling contest. I don't know how Tom Brady does it and how he's able to do it to this level, but no way he's cursed because like that guy probably has stood right in front of the devil and is like, all right, I'm trading it. I got the supermodel wife that makes more than me. I could compete with the best athletes in the world up till age 40 and over, and go ahead and send whatever. He even mocked the Madden curse. He mocked the Madden curse in a video, and this motherfucker's out here throwing 500 yards in the Super Bowl. I agree. I don't know what he does, but yeah, I think if anything, it only made him stronger. It's like, what's that? Like, what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. Somehow Tom Brady just gets stronger the more we try to curse him. Like somebody probably tried to do a voodoo doll about his body, and it literally just upped his bench amount by like 50 pounds.
I mean, his doctor is not a doctor, so his doctor got him on some type of. I'm not gonna say he's on steroids, but he's on something that's not allowed.
Yeah, do you think? All right, what are the chances out of, let's say, 100% that he's like consuming fetuses to keep his body young?
I mean, you see the way he kissed his son on the mouth? Like, he's probably sucking the youth out of him, bro.
That's not a bad point.
His son gonna come out in 3 years, have gray hair, like fucking have a hip dysplasia.
Yeah,
need surgery.
Yeah, he'll be like a Benjamin Button type child, but except he's not gonna be aging backwards. He'll just come out, yeah, with all those old person's diseases. He'll have like dementia. Yeah, I could totally see that being a thing. Well, Tom Brady, whatever kind of voodoo you got going on with you, I guess whatever. I'm just glad you lost. So, hey, did you guys see those graphics during the Super Bowl of Brady and Foles? People
yeah, it was weird. I don't know what they were doing there. It was so weird.
Like, did they get a like Madden 2002? Like, what was
it wasn't like rendered properly. It's like somebody made the graphic and just sent them that file. They didn't render it all. They didn't do no 1080p, no nothing. It was just like, yo, here's a graphic that we made that's like a mock-up, but like make sure you render that out. So that was so funny. It was so funny.
Run with it, whatever. Hey, and then did we talk about Nick Foles not coming out quick enough as a Super Bowl MVP?
No, we did not. But we mentioned earlier with them not drop with them little things, and people kind of wanted to riot because of little things that EA does. But
is this a little thing?
It is a little thing, but they drop everything at 10:30 every single morning, and people expected to get up and get their Nick Foles and sell it before people got back from work and school, and EA kind of prevented them from making as much coin as they possibly could.
Yeah, but like, so they took coins from them, but they gave it to other people that were available at that time. Like, why are the people at 10:30 so blessed? Like the people that are in college, why do they get blessed every day, whereas the people that are in school and work?
It's because EA's program. EA always drops stuff for them at 10:30. So like they always drop packs for them at 10:30. So today, but they dropped the packs, game changer packs at 10:30. So if anybody wanted to get on and pull packs and pull Kamara first and sell them for most coins, you can. And so S3MO, I understand it shouldn't be that way because people who are on the West Coast gotta get up at 6:30 to kind of play the game. But
crazy.
If EA wanted to be consistent, they would drop it to where everybody and their moms could get on and play and benefit the same results. But they don't care about that. They just want to drop it at 10:30 Eastern. So when something doesn't come out when it typically does, we get annoyed. And then they give up bullshit excuses. And then people start pulling out hypocrisies in their tweets.
Yeah, I count me on the side of it being a little thing. Like, we always got Team of the Week late. Why don't we understand that?
Team of the Week wasn't supposed to be. Team of the Week got pushed back because again, another inconsistency. We want to put it on Tuesdays because we want to give them a chance for Monday night. But then they never put anybody for Monday night in the Team of the Week program. And
Debated. Debated.
They were all done on Monday. They were all done on Sunday, but they just wanted to push it back until Tuesday at 12. Yeah, and I think it was an accident. I think they broke it the first time, and they had to make sure everything went out. So they started doing it at 2 Eastern.
Yeah, I don't know. It just feels like one of those complaints. Yeah, sure, they could have gotten it out, but
it's not the hill to die on.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever. I don't want to talk about it anymore because it seems stupid. All right. So, do you think pack odds are better right now? Why am I seeing so many limited time polls, both from YouTubers and on Twitter?
I don't think pack odds are better, considering that, I pulled, I guess, $100 in packs this weekend. My best pull being a 9-2 overall center that came out of the packs. Topper was lucky, but then I pulled 1 million coin with the Super Bowl packs from me and Joe Green. I pulled over $1 million actually. I made like $500K. And so I don't think they're better. I just think you're seeing a lot more people who have coins risk it all and pull packs. That's what I think is going on. Because even though like Wills pulls packs every week, and I don't think did Wills pull Mean Joe Green? I think he did. I think Ryan did as well.
I think Toke pulled a couple Mean Joes.
Yeah. Toke pulled 2, but I think Toke said he spent like what $100 and 3 million coins.
I mean, that's better than previous years, right?
Nah, not really, man. I feel like that's still a lot of coins for a card that only goes for. You're spending basically about $4.5 million for two 1 million coin cards.
Well, I mean, the prices of the cards are driven a lot by the market and the drop rate. So if everybody's pulling, I don't know, that's tough. But like, here's the thing: like in previous years, remember Madden 16, 17, where literally almost nobody was pulling these limited time cards. Like, and now we get these things. Like, people are bragging about being the best pack pullers now. Like in previous years, like you wouldn't see Wheels calling himself the pack god, or Mr. Golden Sports saying he's the pack god. He pulls the best cards. And Toke's pulling limited times every week. ScoMo too. So it feels like to me, and maybe I'm just being a homer here because of just what I'm observing. Like nobody's out here doing like why packs are no longer, and their odds are no longer a big issue in the community. It feels like that's really died down, and that might have to do with the odds. Am I wrong?
I think you are. I think a lot of people in the comment section will let you know that they pulled this many coins in packs and they got nothing. So I think the people who we're seeing who have a spotlight on them, we're seeing a lot more of these guys pull them. And then on top of that, we have a lot more free packs coming into the game with Weekend League. So I think Tuesday, you're going to be seeing a lot of people pull limited time stuff because Weekend League rewards. But come Wednesday, come Thursday, come Friday, come Saturday, you're probably not going to see as much unless people are spending a crazy amount of coins. I know some people who have pulled packs, like thousands of dollars worth of packs, and still have yet to pull a limited time card at all this year.
Yikes!
People, yeah. I feel so disheartened because I pulled my last limited time pull was at Rod Woodson. That was in Christmas, but before that I pulled 2 Demaryius Thomas, and the guy was like, "Yeah, this is unfair. I pulled 2 million coins in packs. My best card was an 85 overall DJ Swearinger. I think he's 85." Meanwhile, you pull less than $1 million, you get an 89 kicker worth $400K and 2 Demaryius Thomases.
So how come people aren't? I don't see this complaint as much. How come people aren't complaining about pack odds as much anymore?
I think people just stop pulling packs. I think because packs are so expensive this year that now it's not like it's worth it to spend. I see where people are asking the question of, should I buy packs, Tex? Should I buy this bundle, or should I just buy coins? That's kind of what I get a lot of questions now. Yeah. I don't get like, yo, I'm buying this pack. I usually get questions like, is this a good bundle to buy, or should I just go out and get coins? I think people are maybe doing other things with their money so that way they can actually get the value that they think they should get.
I don't know. With I think more people are playing 18 than ever before, and with that, more people are spending money on packs. It's easy to say packs are terrible because they generally are. But they're not as bad as they used to be. It just feels like that to me based on what I've got. Like I pull quite a bit of packs, and maybe I'm being really biased right now. But my last 2 weeks, my weekend league rewards, I pulled 2 full legends, 1 on each week. And then last time I said this, I went on like a really cold streak. I'm like, oh, these packs are ass. I gotta stop buying packs. So I stopped buying packs, except for my weekend league packs. And now these last 2 weekends, maybe there's a conspiracy. If you only open weekend league packs, you only get good pulls, to draw you into more packs. Maybe that's it. Maybe this conspiracy goes deeper than we ever imagined.
Right? Maybe like that's EA's way of getting you into the program. It's like, oh snap, I pulled this. It's time to go pull some real packs now.
Yeah,
so
actually,
it sets you up.
Never mind. I pulled packs for the promo for the Super Bowl. Never mind. I've pulled way more than just weekend league packs.
I just think because like. With packs, I think the odds are probably as worse as they ever been. You're just seeing a lot more people just.
You think so? But it's the same people that have been doing YouTube for years, though.
Yeah, but like I remember, like Toke until his recent luck wasn't pulling anything out of packs. Like Toke would tell you, like before this Super Bowl promo, he was pulling packs and not getting anything out of it. It just so happens that he got hot the week of the Super Bowl, where he pulled 4 total or 3 total limited time cards. Ryan's kind of the same way. Ryan got 2 Mean Joe Greens. Will's got 1.
Jesus, Toke got 2 Mean Joes and Ryan got 2?
Yeah, I got none. I spent $1 million. I spent, like I said, 1.5. I got to record like 1.5 million. I pulled 190 overall card out of like how many ever packs those are. Went from 1.7 million down to 500K. I pulled 190 overall card.
Jesus,
it wasn't even like it's.
I'm looking through. I'm looking through Toke's videos from last month. I'll start with like a month ago. We took 2 full legends in 1 pack. Limited time
Legends
pull was his
fancy,
next
guys.
video.
Yeah, limited time pull.
That was a gameplay. Rare legend pull on his next video. Those are gameplays. 2 million coin pack opening. We got 95 overall Deshaun Watson. That's probably. I think that's clickbait. But that means he bought.
That's the 95 overall rookie premiere.
Yeah. That's not him pulling it. EA's trolled me. That's not. He didn't pull anything there. Fire fantasy pack. That's not nothing. Good topper. Best draft. No, that's a draft. Limited time pull. His next pull video. So there's 2 pull videos in a row that he didn't do anything. World record flashback packs. Back-to-back full legends. Team of year pull and pack opening. Huge pickups. So yeah, I mean he's spending a lot of money in coins, but he's getting good videos because he's actually pulling things. When like remember 17 where he did those streams where like he literally pulled nothing and went on huge rants and like he did Little Jimmy. Was that Little Jimmy 16 already? Or was that 17?
Little Jimmy was 17 last year, I believe, and that was earlier on in the year. But again, I don't think that has anything to do with like anything. I just think he just gets lucky. Like I'm pretty sure we all have had those days where no matter what you do, you're not going to pull anything out of packs. I can go right now and spend $20 on game changer packs and not come close to pulling Alvin Kamara. But then you got a guy who will buy 2 and get 1 in each one of those packs.
That's true.
It's just so the pack out discussion. I don't think pack out's bad. I just think that people, like I said, more people were just being more risky with it and playing the odds more because people want to see them go crazy and spend a crazy bunch of money on stuff.
Actually, I did see Toke tweeted out earlier today. Can't wait to spend 3 million coins on packs for a card worth $1 million just for the comments to say EA juiced your packs. Woo, happy Tuesday, boys. So exactly what we're talking about. He just spends a lot of coins to try to get that one pull for the video. So he doesn't like that people comment that he pulls a lot of those high end cards. All right.
That's why I stream my packs, bro. So that way people know that I'm not out here. Like if I pull 1 million coins on stream, if I get none, I get nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna see it. You'll see every last trash pack I get.
I generally stream packs too, and I don't know. I just don't think pack videos do that well anymore on YouTube, so I just stopped uploading them.
No, it's not even. I think that and the fact that unless you like not clickbait, but unless you pull the card, people don't care.
Yeah. Or you can
like,
clickbait it pretty well too. Yeah.
Well, you can clickbait it, but like unless you don't, you got to pull the card. People want to watch because they want to see your reaction.
That is true. Hey, did you like the Predictors promo this year?
No.
Yeah,
that was like the laziest effort EA did. And I also didn't like the fact that they made it actually gambling. For a game that says that our packs aren't gambling, then you got to hear with Predictors where you got to get point spreads? Bro, what are we doing?
That's not gambling, though.
What? Okay. That's
it's
educated guessing.
Yeah.
Educated guessing. You sound like a DraftKings ad right now. It's not gambling. It's skill. Even though nobody knows it's going to happen. Unless you are from the future.
Yeah.
So
you got the NFL leaks because it's all rigged.
I got it, bro. I got that book from Hot Tub Time Machine.
Back to the Future.
Almanac.
Oh yeah.
I'm about to be out here. Yeah, next year Super Bowl winner. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh shit.
Yep, I know they're gonna win 45-0. They're blowing the team out next year.
But you don't know who the team they're playing is?
I do, but I don't want to say it because it might be embarrassing.
Is it the Giants?
It is the Giants.
Giants? Okay.
It's the Giants.
Hey, so what are you looking last topic. What are you looking for in the off-season promos? Are you looking for weekly consistent content like we got 2 years ago, or are you looking for like the single drops like we got last year?
This is boring. I want solos, bro. I want Journey 2 through 5. I want more Gauntlet stuff. I just want more ways people can earn their team for free. So Journey and Gauntlet are the 2 things I think they did well this year consistently. And so I would like to see them bring those elements to the offseason. Players, I don't really care about. My team's already stacked, so I don't really think I can really use anybody outside of maybe them dropping another Calais Campbell for me that I can power up, or another Amos. So I would like players I already got on my team that I can keep improving, but I just kind of want something to keep me occupied throughout the year. And so level up, really, and then just more solos. The content-wise, we're going to get final editions. We're going to get other stuff like that, but I'm not in the mood for it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I know when we had Jake on the podcast, you were all about telling him we get too many cards. It's too hard to keep up, and I called you filthy casual. But all right, so just more of everything I think is kind of our request, and I prefer like a weekly schedule for things like that. It comes out on a consistent basis. That way we can like plan our weeks around what's to come, and I kind of like that more than like the random drops. And like the random program, like the surprise Fridays that we got last year. That was like a different promo every Friday that we didn't know what was coming. So I don't know. Maybe it's just I just like that consistency, that scheduledness in my life. But that's kind of what I'm looking for. Tex is looking for solos. I'm looking for consistent programs and just fun stuff to do. Hopefully we get some innovation this spring. I hate how the community is always about this is what we want, the same as last year, because the ones that have been in this for years, and you've been in this for a couple years longer than I have, in MUT specifically, it feels like it gets stale. Like, okay, now we're gonna get this, and it's like we're not going over 99 stats this year, so it just feels like if we get, say, final editions, and then like everybody's starting to get 99s, and like I don't know, these cards already play pretty similarly because of the zone coverage threshold. So what's the point? So hopefully we get something exciting. I don't know what they could do. I don't know. Do you hope in 19 there's like a new game mode, Tex?
In 19, I don't really think a new game mode is needed because they neglect the ones we got right now. Like, again, Draft Champions has not been updated.
Yeah.
Since the last
time
the issue,
was like updated. You saw Kralo respond to that. Like, Draft Champions have been neglected because it's part of the competitive crew, and they've been more focused on the championship.
So I'm not gonna be like disrespectful to you. So I don't give a damn about their responsibilities. Update the more people play. It's not hard to put players in the pool. It's like I hate that excuse. These guys are doing this right now. Well, go delegate it to somebody else.
No
How about
shit.
Schedule shit ahead of time. That's a shitty excuse. Well, why didn't you mop the bathroom floor? Well, you see, right? Like, I'm busy right now.
Preach,
doing
Tex.
this.
Preach.
Right? Like, I could get in there and do it, but I'm doing this right now, so I get to it when I get to it. No, update the more people play.
Yes.
Like
100%.
It's not. It's the stupidest thing in the world because they're gonna. Is the next tournament on Draft Champions?
I have no clue. I don't follow. I think it's just salary cap the rest of the year.
Salary cap rest. Okay, so I'm pretty sure if the next tournament was, I just hate how they just are so transparent. If the next tournament was on Draft Champions, they would update it by now. But because it's not, they're gonna take their sweet ass time. It's not hard to update this damn game mode, bro. It's not hard to be like, yo, just add these. Do work at home. Just like write a list of players you want to add to the player pool. They haven't even updated rewards yet. Like rewards are still trying. Elite player pack winning 4 games. That can still give you 80 overall. Like, dude, it's not hard to update a damn mode. It's not. I don't give a damn what they say. All they got to do is get the list of the stuff they want to update and then give it to a coder to put into the game. They don't got to do anything else. Like, so the fact that these excuses that competitive players run it, so that's why it's an update. It's a shitty-ass excuse, and it's a terrible reason. And that's the reason why everybody hates a lot of people that work there, because they're not lazy, but they display behavior of a lazy person.
Thank you, Tex. Somebody needed to say it. Glad it was you. And I just want to say ditto. It's
so stupid, man.
Yes. I don't feel like I need to add on to that because I feel like you properly explained it. I think that's it for the podcast. I think we want to go out on that high note.
Yeah.
Update Draft Champions. Even though I don't really play it a ton, you got rid of the free mode, so it's kind of like whatever. Your rewards suck. So that's it. Anything else you want to talk about, Tex, or?
No, I think we're good to go. Be sure to rate us on iTunes. Leave a comment in the description or in the comment section below if you guys want to ask us a specific question that we can talk about on the podcast next week. Next week is going to be on my channel, and then episode 100. We're going to try to get a special guest on. So be sure to check that over on Fox's channel. Link down in the description below. This is episode number 98. It was a good one, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.
Bye.